My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. Miss Amber's posted yet another video. She's really picking up the pace now. Us being at the not the mid-mark, but you know, December 12th. And it's titled My Legs Are Getting Bigger. Not just your legs, honey bun, sweetie pie, as we saw clearly in yesterday's vlog when your mom apparently held the phone so close to you that the filters didn't work. We saw all kinds of wrinkles, edema in the face, swellings, probably from alcohol abuse, and yeah, it's not just your legs. And I feel ugly because of my disease. It seems like she doesn't look at herself from the shoulders down, and so she barely ever realizes what we see. And run errands with me, so mommy's taken her to places again. From where I stand, she's been overdoing accepting mommy's help. She needs to become more independent, otherwise this is not gonna end well. Okay, so the duration is roughly 14 minutes. Let's see what she has to say today.
Hey guys,
Hey Amber.
welcome to a new vlog. So I just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for like the sweet messages about my new piercing.
Right, you got so many sweet messages about your new piercing. Hey, speaking of messages, thank you guys for all the sweet messages concerning how I should not be worried about offending anybody in the audience, because you guys know me, you know what I'm like, and so you would never feel offended by what I say because I comment on Amber and not on anybody in the audience. That was a one-time thing. I'm not gonna do that again. Because there are a lot of trolls in the community, but under the second last video, there was a whole handful of messages saying, hey, but I got wrinkles, what about me? And you know, and one said it's unnecessary to make it sound like it's a negative thing to have wrinkles. Not at all, but I explained myself once, and that is it. You guys know what kind of a person I am, and so thank you for all the messages from you guys.
I got the other side of my nose pierced if you guys didn't watch that vlog. So now I have two.
Yeah, now you look asymmetrical, but you seem pleased with what you see in the viewfinder, so let's move on.
Nostrils pierced.
There you go.
Which is exactly what I wanted. It looks exactly how I expected it. I love it so much.
Yeah, you love it so much. You love the way you look. I understand, which totally contradicts the title of this video, but hey, that's Amber for you.
You guys have been so sweet about it, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, it means the world to me because, like, I was super nervous about it for some reason. Anyways.
Oh, about that you're nervous, but not about the 650 pounds you most likely weigh. All right.
While we're here, I would like to talk because I have gotten some messages. Because in my last vlog, you guys saw me go to a smoke shop where I got Delta 8, and you guys were like, oh my god, your mom's sober, like, what are you doing? My mom...
Not just that, even if there was no mom in the picture, I think it's completely irresponsible, but you're clearly on a path of self-destruction, and so what can we do? We've said everything that could have been said, and a lot of us have shown you that we care, just to get beaten down and called haters, and so you do with your life what you want, honey bun, sweetie pie.
Has never been a smoker type of girly, so it doesn't...
You saying you're not this or that kind of a girly doesn't mean that you're not doing it. You are a pig, you know, in In yesterday's vlog, you said that you love a clean apartment and you're not that kind of girly. That it doesn't mean that. We can see you on your vlogs. You know, we see how filthy your apartment is. We see that you don't take care of yourself, and that with the Delta 8, go right ahead, and the drinking, go right ahead. It's your life. It is your body that needs to deal with this. It's not our bodies.
Trigger her or anything, and we actually live in a state where medical is legalized.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that all of a sudden Amber here is taking showers, and so with the way she's been downing the bus balls, there's absolutely no way that her mother cannot smell the alcohol coming out of her pores when she's sitting next to her and spilling over onto her seat, on the driver's seat. And so she smells the alcohol, but Amber here is completely oblivious to that.
So she's around it a lot, just like naturally, and it's not a trigger for her. I would never do anything that would trigger her or put her in harm's way because...
Right, now she's affirming to us that it doesn't trigger her mom, just like she affirmed to us that Becky is okay to drive when she was zombified by some psychoactive medication. And so she will lie just to justify treating others like shit. I mean, that's been a common theme on her channel.
It's like her sobriety is super important to me. It's important.
No, it's not. If it was, you wouldn't expose your mom to these things.
Within herself as well. Like, that is like her main priority in life, and I would never do anything to like sabotage that or
And you're a liar.
put her in like a weird position. And then so it made you guys ask, like, is your mom the one buying you buzz balls? No, I do all that myself. I've never drank in front of my mom. I never ever...
But you reek of alcohol the next day, and you don't take showers. So there you go. Try to argue that away.
I'm not that type of girly pop. So
You are not even a girly pop. Look up the definition of a girly pop.
I just had to like clarify those things because...
And lie about them just to justify your horrid behavior around your fellow human beings, especially your relatives.
I don't know, they're making me feel kind of weird and icky. Anyways, I'm actually about to go out to do a few things, and filming, I could see myself, and I forgot to put on lipstick. So thanks for reminding me, you guys. So first up is my mom had to go inside of her bank to ask them a question about something, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the car. So I actually...
Like you always do, like you did with Destiny, with Becky, with Wipey. You're just that kind of girly that will not get her fat ass out of the car just to move a few steps, you know, take advantage of that, burn a few calories, you know, save your life. Why? Just keep sitting there running that mouth.
I stayed in the car and I edited the beginning of this video. So, yay me. Okay, so next stop, we're currently at the Walmart. I have to get a few things, so let's do that. So we just got back to my apartment to put away
Okay, I couldn't tell if she was using a scooter, could you?
my groceries, and I was going to pee, and my mom goes, I need some of this green eyeliner. And I was like, which one?
Now that looks more like the color that Twinkie had on her face.
Eric Wilson.
Or the bingo dabber, whatever, but it was not the pesto, absolutely not.
She said Eric Wilson.
It says Eric Wilson on there.
And I'm like, what is she talking about? I don't know who that is. And I was like, are you sure it isn't Nick's? And she was like, no. So I came out here. It's all over her eyes now.
It looks good though, don't it?
Yes, it looks great.
Who knows? We don't see it.
It says Epic Wear. She thought it said Eric Wilson.
I need glasses.
It's Nick's, so.
Well, the low IQ must be running in the family then.
Oh my god, it's bomb.
Yeah, I don't wear it that often.
I'm older, and so I look, you know, anything that makes me look good, like, it's like, yeah.
You look great, Mom. So we are at Old Paris Flea Market, and my mom parked where she likes to park, about a mile away. So my mom likes to
That is good for you. Burning calories is good, Amber.
get these sheets from here. So she's deciding between these three colors because she already has, what colors do you have at home?
I have the light green,
That one,
the gray,
the gray,
the dark purple,
perp,
turquoise.
and turquoise. So now you're trying to choose two of these.
Yeah, or should I just get all three?
So now she's filming her mom buying a linen or sheets. That is her content.
Because I'm here.
I would just get all three at this point.
Yeah.
The brand is
I'm gonna skip ahead. Now they're looking at tie-dye shirts, of course, none of them amber size, but mommy is picking out some clothes at, I don't know, is it used clothing? I don't know. I don't care.
sadly I forgot my sunglasses when we stopped to put my groceries in my apartment. So the sun is just like chilling in my face. So that's fun. I'm waving at my mom.
Vitamin D is good for somebody that doesn't take any medication, that is most likely very depressed because of all the lies she tells just to make it seem like she has a life.
Because our next errand is she is paying her phone bill. So she is in there.
Wow. So not only are we making it our content to film mommy when she's picking out sheets, but now we're gonna watch her pay her bills. Amber, what is going on? What has your life become?
Doing that right now, and I am editing again. Like, this is perfect for me. That's why I love editing from my phone, because moments like this I can just like get caught up and edit.
But also in yesterday's vlog you didn't catch that we saw what you really look like. You should have cut that out. But then again, somebody that's trying to get the masses going and stir the pot, maybe you left it in on purpose. Who knows?
So yeah. Okay, so next stop is we're about to go to this store called Cato or Cato. I don't really know, but I've been here a few times. My mom never has, so let's go into it.
Dude, so cringy. So cringy. I wonder if she'd ever advance, progress, and change her way of acting. This is middle schooler shit.
Y'all, I have realized recently I am such a sunglass girly. Like, not so much those pink ones, but almost all of these I was literally obsessed with. I don't know what it is, but I didn't buy a single pair. So I feel like that's gonna haunt me.
What's gonna haunt me is everybody in that store picking them up, not knowing where they've been. The glasses, you know?
For literally the rest of the night, probably the rest of the week. So I want to know, which one should I go back and get? Give me your vote.
Absolutely not.
Guys, look at the sky. It looks better in person, I will say that, but
In person, the sky's not a person. It looks better in real life. Just learn it by heart and keep repeating it until it sinks in. And yes, that sky is pretty.
it's like red. It's just so pretty.
Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm zooming in now. Wow. Hello.
Lying down again. Okay.
So I just got home. It has been such a long day and a long night, but it's honestly been super fun, super great day. So we went and saw Christmas lights. So that was actually really fun. That's the first Christmas type of thing that I've done with my mom since I was literally just a little girl. And me and my mom both really enjoy like Christmas lights and things like that.
So they do not get out of their cars, and I'm not saying them as in Americans, because I know plenty of Americans that get out of their cars and walk around to admire the Christmas lights. Not the Reed family though. Mommy and Amber here are driving around just like Wipey and Amber did last year, just looking at the lights that way, you know. Because why burn calories that you don't need to burn when you can drive around looking at things?
Big a Twinkie. Wow, that was a big yawn. I still have my Lego bag right there because I like the bag so much, and it was the first time I've ever actually been into a Lego store, let alone bought something from the actual.
She barely looks at the camera anymore. It's now become a thing that she used to do in the beginning of her, or the first few years of her channel. She did not understand that she needs to look into the camera lens, and so all she ever did was look into the viewfinder, and still couldn't figure out that a third of her face was missing. I don't know why though, because the viewfinder was messed up. And so I've been noticing right now, at this very second, she does look at the camera lens, but in the last few vlogs, most of the time she looks at herself.
Physical Lego store. I was like, I don't know what to do with the bag. I'm sure 80% of you were like, throw it away, but I don't want to yet, so. Hello, so it's pretty late at night. I actually just came back inside from walking Twinkie.
Can you believe that girl putting on a jacket and pulling her hair back just to give the impression that she actually walked her dog?
Like half-assed trying to get ready to go to bed. My hair's up, earrings are out, but I still have my jacket on. I don't know, maybe I'm half asleep right now, but I do have something like massively on my mind, and I kind of just want to like speak about it. So I recently have been talking about like how I am feeling more confident and I am like loving myself more. And
that is so strange. She's gained so much weight, and yet she's trying to make us believe that she's loving herself more and liking what she's seeing in the mirror. That is such an odd combination. I mean, if she had lost weight, I would get this kind of development, but she's a special case.
I have more self-love. But there was a moment today, actually, when I was in Cato, I don't really know what it's called, but I was walking towards the mirror and I just like noticed my legs are drastically getting bigger. If you guys don't know, because I know not everyone watches every single one of my videos, I do suffer with lymphedema, but I also have lipedema.
Mm-hmm. And I told you several times before, I do not want to hear about it because you do nothing to have it treated. You do nothing to give your legs a break. You do not lose weight. You do not have them wrapped. You do not have lymph drainage massage. You do nothing to help your legs. And so I don't want to hear about it. You can sit there and complain about the same problems over and over again, but if I realize you're not doing anything about it, I don't want to hear about it anymore, because then apparently it's not bothering you enough to actually take action steps towards bettering your life.
And I just noticed today that like they are getting bigger.
Yeah, what choice do they have with you stuffing your face with the unhealthy foods and with all the alcohol? And now the Delta 8. What are they supposed to do? I mean, not so much the Delta 8, but she's stated several times on her channel before that Delta 8 makes her, gives her the munchies, makes her want to eat all the time. And so she's doing everything to actively kill herself. That's my point of view. From where I stand, that's what she's doing. She's not doing anything to extend her lifespan. Nothing.
It's very obvious. I almost want to share the clips so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's like I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed. It makes me feel like unworthy of love. And
why? You just said that you love yourself more and appreciate the way you look, right? So what is it? Either you find yourself ugly because of your lymphedema, and all the fat that's stuffed in your skin everywhere on your body, or you just want to keep going the way you've been going.
It's a really bad headspace to be in, but I know that like on the self-love journey, I'm going to have moments like this. I'm going to have moments where I do feel kind of shitty about myself because I don't like my body. I hate my body more than anything.
You should not be saying things like that because your body is listening. All the cells are listening.
especially because I have this illness, I have this disease, and it's like I have to
Don't hide behind no disease. There are things we have that we can work on. You do not work on any, so don't complain about them.
continuously remind myself that I am more than this. I am more than my body. I am so much more than my body, and it just makes me really emotional because, like, it's kind of hard to be in that headspace because for majority of my life, I have been my body. I have always been Fat Amber. That's who I was when I was in school. And
Don't play victim, Lynn. You were stuffing your face. You've been stuffing your face for decades. You could have learned something from it, but you didn't. Everybody that's ever been in your life has dumped you except for your relatives, and not even they want to show up in your blogs. You could learn from your mistakes and change your behavior, but you're not. You'd rather sit here with a fake leather jacket in your apartment and complain about life.
I have always been, oh, look at her butt shelf. You could set coffee cup on there. It's like, okay, laugh it off. I'm trying so hard to find my style and find who I am as a almost 33-year-old single woman. Like,
Well, you're getting all kinds of piercing, you're drinking a lot. That makes you feel better, you told us, right? And they taste so yummy, so go ahead and keep downing those 300 calorie a pop beverages. And you can't do this. Look, on your channel, you're flaunting that you're completely abusing your body, that you're on a self-destruction path, and then you sit there and you complain about the effects of it. Just don't. Just be authentic and say, okay, I can keep food out of my face. I don't care about calories, just like I said in this clip.
I just don't want to lose weight though.
Why?
Because I don't care. I just think that, like, if I get to be 600 pounds, then maybe I can just go on the show.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Why?
I don't want that.
Why though?
Because I don't want that.
But what if, like, I get famous from it?
No.
What? Okay, fine. I won't go on the show, but at least I'll be happy because I won't constantly be worried about counting calories.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. Why do you want me to pinky promise? I'm not lying.
Pinky promised me that you're happy the way you are.
No, I don't do pinky promises anymore. Baby, are you mad at me?
And so the direct consequence of that is me being this large. And so I'm just going to go with it and go through with it until the bitter end.
I'm enjoying the process, but then I have moments like this where I'm like, I have done so much
Damage to your body and to your mind.
damage to my body
There you
that
go.
is not repairable. It scares me that, like, sometimes your body could be so damaged that there's just, like, no turning back no matter what you do. And I know that, like, no matter what, I would still have lipedema. Lipedema is also very common for people who are skinny. It's not because of my weight.
No, but it's making the work of your body a whole lot harder. Because imagine what amounts of blood your body has to pump through that bigger body.
But I know that it wouldn't be as bad as what it is if it wasn't for the fact that I've continuously always been morbidly obese, literally my whole life. So even though this...
Yeah, but she makes it sound like it's a disease, and it is not. She actively chooses every single day to overeat and to ingest at least 4,000 calories, if not 5 to 6,000, who knows. But she actively decides to do that every day. She monetizes it. She clickbaits it. She clickbaits the size of her body. And now she's sitting here clickbaiting and monetizing her not feeling okay with the way she looks. Absolutely unbelievable, especially not since she's the person that will IF herself in every single vlog hundreds of times. Not even dozens, hundreds of times.
like video, which I'm probably gonna show it, let's be real, has completely like ruined my night right now. I'm not gonna let it ruin tomorrow. I'm not gonna let it ruin the next.
No, because you're gonna be overeating and you're gonna be bullshitting your way through life and you're not gonna do anything to advance. You're just gonna keep going this way because you've been going this way for 10 years. Making excuses, treating people like shit just to get your way, and stuffing that face. And lying to your audience on the internet just to make that quick buck that has ruined your reputation, but that has gotten you the money to keep overeating on a daily basis. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, you would have never found a job where you would have made that much money to eat yourself to that kind of size.
Day. I'm not gonna let it ruin the current journey and path that I am on.
The current path of self-destruction that you've been on since the beginning of the year? Okay.
It's just right now, I feel shitty. Right now, I feel ugly because of my disease. And I don't like feeling.
Is she just fishing for compliments? Is she stirring the pot? I can't even tell anymore. It's just all bullshit coming out of her mouth, mental diarrhea, things that we've heard so many times before, especially about ruining her body to, past the point of repair. And I maintain she's long given up. She's just bullshitting her way through her vlogs to continue having an income.
In that way at all. It's hard to see beauty in something that is so made fun of constantly online.
If you had a good personality, it wouldn't be so bad. But on top of being ugly and looking grotesque, you have a horrid personality.
We're supposed to love ourselves, cherish ourselves, and respect ourselves, and find ourselves beautiful inside and out.
Yeah, but you're kind of going about it the wrong way. Like maybe you should work on your personality and get yourself traits that you can actually be proud of, or not swinging the saggy boobs and the hips that can't even fit through a regular sized door anymore, trying to make people believe that you are so okay with the way you look, because obviously you are not.
Whole life I never loved myself, and it's like now that I finally am, I would literally do anything in this world to go back in time and tell my younger self, love yourself now, take care of yourself now, let your health be your number one priority, whether that's physical health, mental health. Just treat your body good.
Yeah, because you ignored all of it.
I know the world isn't treating you good.
Because you are treating yourself like a pig, like an animal, like somebody that is not worth paying attention to. Like you make mistakes, you learn from them. I mean, we do out here, you do not. And then you sit there and you tell us how you've come such a long way. What? I don't see that. You're still sitting your shelf butt down and you're stuffing your face all day long. And then every once in a while you sit there and you try to get us to feel sorry for you, which is not working anymore because you've been playing these cards for so long.
I know that you are sad and I know that food is your comfort, but find a better outlet. I want to tell my younger self that more than anything. I would do anything to go back in time right now, but obviously it's not possible. And it's like the only thing I can do is like
continue on and drive the train completely against the wall, I guess.
It's my present for my future. Seeing my legs has put me in a really weird headspace. It's like every day I see my legs. I know they're big, but it's like...
So every day she does see them. She doesn't just look at herself from the shoulders up. And so she's just trying to put on that front that she's so happy. And look at me get another piercing. And look at the glitter on my eyes. These fake women. It's just like with Chantal. I just watched a video where she was traveling back to Canada. And I feel sorry for her. I actually feel sorry for her. But you know what? Let me finish this video and then I'm going to do one on her. Because I actually feel sorry for Chantal. But this here is not working on me.
Like something about this specific clip just really got to me because, when you see yourself every single day, sometimes you don't notice oh wow, look at my weight loss, I'm looking good. Or oh wow, I've gained some weight. Like you don't notice things like that.
But you have, according to your own narrative, 228,000 people that keep telling you that, girl, take it slower on the calories. Oh my God, you've been gaining weight. You just don't listen to any of them, do you? You also look at yourself in the viewfinder all the time, and even if you don't see your legs, you are aware of the fact that you're gaining weight because it shows in your face.
I know that I'm gaining weight. Like I actively see it in my face when I'm editing, and it kind of shocks me.
And every once in a while, you have got to be walking past a mirror that doesn't work with filters, which is any mirror, right? And so you must be aware of the fact that you've been gaining weight. A lot of it, too.
Until you look at like an older photo or a video or whatever it may be, and you're just like, oh, wait a minute, wow, I look so different. That's kind of what I'm going through with my legs right now. And I'm
The TED Talks. Oh, the breakup era, and I can't believe this is happening. Well, actually, it's a mutual breakup, but all of a sudden, Wipey doesn't want to be in touch with me anymore. She just dumped me here in Oklahoma City, and I haven't heard from her since. That is because you're a horrid human being. And look, if you ever thought that it's because of your weight that people dumped you, why do you keep packing on the pounds is what I would like to understand. And I get if she was sad, if she feels like she's driven her life against the wall and she has no other paths to go down, then maybe she should just continue on this path, right? But she's trying to make us believe that she's having an awake moment right now and that she's done this to herself and that it's unattractive. Then she's got to be aware of the fact that when she weighed less, people dumped her. And now she's weighing more. What is she, trying to do? Make herself more unattractive? Or is it just her way of dealing with life? But then it doesn't match all the, look at me, and I'm so happy in Oklahoma. And look, bingo, tee. It does not go with each other. She needs inpatient care, and also she needs her mental health taken care of.
I'm just afraid. I'm just afraid. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel embarrassed. And all day today, I was trying to shove down the thought of my legs and just enjoy my time out with my mom. But it was definitely something that was heavily on my mind.
Well, every single time you go out with mommy, you guys go to a buffet. Or when you were at the Panda Express, it didn't hit me when I was recording it, but you were having broccoli and beef and lo mein. So you had 2 meals in one restaurant. Does that not make you wake up a little bit? The connection between that and the fact that Asian food is very salt-laden, and the fact that you keep increasing in physical size. Dude, I mean, I know you're not the brightest bulb, but think about it a little bit.
Now I just feel like I'm rambling. I just feel like I really wanted to get this off of my chest and off of my heart. And the journey of self-love and the journey of me trying to be a more confident person, it's not going to be just this beautiful, steady incline.
But, being confident, maybe it would be more beneficial to you if it was real, if it was based on something that you're actually proud of, right? But you keep continuing to make yourself more unattractive and more heavy and more immobile. And then you're talking about self-love. How about you love yourself by not eating 6,000 calories every day, by walking more instead of complaining about your mommy taking you to places where you gotta walk a certain distance to her car. Like, actually start loving yourself. Self-love is not stuffing food down your gullet, you know?
It's gonna be very much like this. I know it is. I already
It's been a downslope for you for years now.
feel it. And a part of just like my new life, I really want to start being more vulnerable with you guys. I feel like that's very, very important to me.
Because it's important to your wallet, because your views don't go up, because you've been closed off, you've been on a path of self-destruction, and you just don't care. And then you pepper in the occasional troll here and there, and that's gonna make people lose the last the bit of respect they might have for you.
Normally, this is something I wouldn't share. I wouldn't vocalize out loud, but I don't know, like something was telling me to do it and to document this moment.
It makes no sense to me. It's just mental diarrhea to me, because it's disconnected thoughts that are not based on anything real.
That you can feel confident and you can love yourself and be on that journey, but still find
And still self-destruct at the same time? No, it's absolutely impossible. That's where you're going wrong in your head.
things about you that you really, truly dislike. It's not me saying that I don't love myself, but in this moment, I just have a lot of like regret, a lot of what ifs, and it just makes me want to like improve more. I ultimately just want to be more than my body and more than my legs, and I just feel like
She sounds like she's gonna order at least 4 meals from a Asian delivery place.
it's never going to be the case. I'm going to end this video with the clip that I'm talking about. I already know a lot of people are going to judge me. I am super morbidly obese. I should be eating healthier. I should probably be eating less. I don't want any advice. I don't need advice. I don't need doctors. I don't need anything like that. Everything that could be possibly said to me right now is already obvious, so don't waste your breath. They're gonna ignore everything I said. And
Well, you are a troll on the internet and you don't care about your audience, so why do you care now?
instead of watching this clip, understanding why I'm showing it, they're still only gonna see me for my body and not the story that I'm actually trying to.
Well, you, again, you have a horrid personality on top of your grotesque appearance, you know, and you keep working on looking more grotesque. I don't know. Why am I even trying? You guys know what I'm saying.
Someday. I would do anything for people to see my heart instead.
We see you. Oh my God. We see what she's capable of doing. Yeah, and throwing up the deuces, but that was really a moment for her where she woke up. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, your stamina has really increased. I could tell when you were walking towards the mirror, not the camera, but the mirror. All right, so we're done with that. It's not really a surprise what she looks like. I don't know if that realization will last. I doubt it, because she's already got the Delta 8 products ready to go, and so let's see what she does with that. I compared to Chantal, even though she's done a whole bunch of horrific things, I don't feel sorry for Amber anymore. She's done this to herself. And every time people try to wake her up and say, come on, girl, you can't continue doing this to yourself. And so she didn't want to take that seriously. She just wanted to self-destruct in peace. Well, she could have done that, but off camera. But she still wanted the money, and so she kept infuriating her audience, and she's still doing the same thing. Her brief moments of realization that she needs to change her ways or she's gonna croak at an early age do not impress me at all, because it's all just empty words. She never puts actions behind it, and so my take on it is, you do you, boo boo, and you keep increasing that body in size and see how long it'll last. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching this. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.